Hello everyone, welcome back to Joker Getting Shot in the Face 5. Wait, hang on, that's not the title of the game.
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with
So, yeah, last episode, we found out who the true culprit is. I told you so, Gabe. This episode. What do you mean, yeah, uh-huh?
Did anyone else stop
I'm
by?
sorry, am I upsetting you with that?
They sold it really well.
Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
What a pussy. What a
Word of
pussy.
What transpired here? Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Alright, Sai Nijima's a total badass, dude.
Yeah?
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anshon,
man who is
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
I forgot she was like half
Shit
model.
got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. Defeated the one behind all this is just a minor.
Considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Yeah.
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices.
How are you feeling right now, Gabe?
I'm overwhelmed.
Are you enjoying this stuff?
Yeah?
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Notice how they're all being told they're different paths now, you know what I mean?
Normal.
Right.
Right.
Because they have to adjust to being normal now.
Just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves
Uh,
recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was
Yikes.
caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
I'm not crying, you are.
Also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed.
Did he now call off the marriage?
Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world.
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh my god.
So you've
He died
become a
before he could.
roommate. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
Dude.
Oh.
Difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Oh my god.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Oh shit!
I told you. He's not dead.
Yeah,
What are you
we
saying?
got him, dude. That's right. We got him.
One of the classic blunders.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
You cannot die.
Your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Gabe, this game is amazing!
Okay, I might have been wrong about Akechi, but I knew we weren't dead.
I knew we weren't dead too. Right after, during this. Okay, so it's filling in the blanks what happened here.
Right.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
You fucking Akechi, dude! He's a piece of shit!
He heard Morgana say something, so they knew.
We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah.
Oh,
that was my
dude,
plan
it's
too.
gnarly as shit because we're shitting on his dumbass
Let's get
dad.
everyone on the same page right away.
So how did we fake a death, though? That's what I want to know.
There's something else we want you to look into.
Arson. He killed Arson.
Ooh.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation.
And when she took his phone to admire the model, that's... Remember when I said that's when she's planting an app? I told you!
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. An incredible one.
Oh, dude, it's so hype. Oh, this game's amazing. This game is perfect. Oh, this game is so good. It's making me feel things. Oh!
See, here's the thing. I would have been shot in a different way.
I see. So
Oh.
we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
What?
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Must be done.
Okay.
So we're gonna go
So-
back into the moment.
So we get shot.
We have a ninja headband on. That's a ketchup packet.
Ooh. Are
It's
they
a shadow. They are in the metaverse.
What? Huh?
So they are in the metaverse.
So before he
And-
got shot, he got sent to the metaverse.
He got shot because of he got sent to the metaverse because of the phone.
No! The guard was a cognition. The gun was
Right.
fake.
Right. And we knew the gun was fake.
But because we teleported Akechi to the metaverse. So it was all a
Right.
part of his cognition.
Right.
Oh, shit!
And guns don't work if you know they aren't real guns.
Gabe. That's amazing. Let's
What a
go!
sore loser.
Let's go! Akechi's a bitch! Yo, clap him up, dog! Shoot him in the face! Kill him 4 times! Oh my god.
Hey, listen. Hey. And then Sai found us just sitting.
Yep. But we're probably also, like, dead exhausted.
True.
Oh shit, he got played. He got played cause he's a pussy mess motherfucker. So he kills us that's inside the palace. Oh my god! Dude, that's sick! That's sick! That's disgusting! That's disgusting! I'm throwing up right now. Do you hear me, Gabe? I'm puking out my eyes.
Teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However,
But
the police
if
intend on continuing this investigation until the case
us
is fully
dying in the palace dies, doesn't that...
No, because it's all a part of his cognition. Remember, we show him the phone, which warps us to the palace. So when Sai looked at the phone again, she got out of it.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
But didn't he kill the
Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Joker?
Yeah?
He didn't he kill the palace Joker?
Yes, no, we killed the Joker in Akechi's palace.
Oh,
told me
wait.
everything. Futaba-chan.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Boo! I get it, because her palace was Egyptian-based. Boo!
Man, that goddamn detective.
I want more
Look
yogurt.
who's here.
friends!
Hey, you big bastard.
How you been?
I
died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
So we don't have to school anymore then.
I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
Gabe, do you feel played?
True culprit?
A little bit.
Are you excited to continue this?
I see.
Yeah.
So you guys
Are you still processing everything?
I mean, no. What I'm more processing is
That he was the traitor, didn't you?
why.
God damn. You're goddamn right we did!
Give us a chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the
But now we have two
Thieves.
politicians
Not
on our
even I
side,
would think
technically.
he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean that?
Morgana can talk.
He can't hear Morgana.
No, he can't.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
I can't hear
You
him
don't
either.
understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
I wasn't here for that episode.
You haven't seen it yet.
I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
And there it is!
Wow.
To think Pancakes completely foiled this bitch.
Wow. My face is Joker's face in the bottom right now.
Mona was the
Huh.
only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble.
Oh.
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
Oh.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was
Imagine like Akechi coming to the cafe for a coffee to spy on Sojiro, and we just casually walk down to the bathroom.
Hey! Well, I don't think he'll show up anymore.
Right.
Even that ace detective
He hates our coffee, actually.
program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
She had an SSD.
I can't wait for Thunder to watch this to catch up on what happened. And he hears that. Thunder?
We love you.
Sure, that's it. I mean, he's also gonna hear the whole what a loaded dice is.
True.
I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll
That son of a bitch drank my coffee.
So they plan to get rid
I
of
gave
that
him
one
half
thing.
off.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strange.
Shido's gonna turn on him and kill Akechi, isn't he?
Is he? Because can Shido go into the metaverse?
Well, he clearly knows about it. He's the one who had Wakaba killed.
Is Shido the Black Masked Man?
No, Akechi is. Because Akechi has a different persona. Akechi probably has 2 personas.
Or Shido has a persona of his own, and he's the Black Masked Man.
I don't know, he's too Puppet Master-like, you know what I mean?
Someone with great authority. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
This really makes me hungry.
We've managed to get through 3 episodes, by the way, of literally doing nothing but hitting X. That means it's been an hour and a half.
Making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think.
Well, the first episode was like 40 minutes.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
Yeah.
We're sorry
Good.
for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First,
Drugs, money, and
we
women.
required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
So they teleported to Sai's castle.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Oh, shit! Remember when they were talking about the police building in the beginning?
Right.
That's where he went. And they quickly Oh my god.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Oh, that's fucking Because remember they were talking about the prison, the police department, because it wasn't changed, remember? Because she
Right.
never had a second thought about it. Because to her, it was just... It was just the prosecutors, the courthouse, right? So the police department was the exact same, which makes the underground place the exact same.
Makoto is normally so
Oh
calm as well.
my
When
god.
her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I really wish he told her to eject the USB properly.
Right.
There were 2 things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we
So
saw
they
the
had to
best
put him in there.
officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Gabe, my mind is melting right now.
So they didn't actually steal her heart, too. So what? They didn't actually grab the briefcase. It's not her real heart.
Until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure,
Okay, never mind.
we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act.
Yeah,
We
I was
prepared
right.
the briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation.
So this
that
wasn't
the
a
police
plot
would be
hole.
waiting to
They
ambush
had
us.
it all
And just as
That's why they gave it to Joker.
took the bait.
right.
Son of a bitch.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
The phone.
All I needed were the coordinates.
Okay, weirdo laugh.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
I mean,
That's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our
so
experience,
you
there's little
still
danger
can't
when someone
Hasn't heard.
understand
Ha-
Morgana.
no. But remember, that means he's
Right.
heard Morgana before, which means
Right.
Akechi was the reason Morgana was in the prison, Momoshida's palace, which means he might know why Morgana's a cat.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed
Because
you
he
to
was
listen to
born a
Alibaba,
cat.
deceive
Dun,
the guard,
dun,
and
dun.
ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as
I
well.
forgot that Alibaba was Futaba.
Think of some way
Yeah.
to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew
He
Akechi's
really
plan,
didn't do
we
anything.
were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Do
I
it!
was.
Do it!
Ah!
I hate you.
Sorry.
Such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit.
Sorry, I should have clicked that. I didn't.
Realized that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is
Yikes.
stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
Voice soldier.
What did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
I'm amazed.
The bad guys have that much influence?
So we don't have to go to school anymore then.
Murder in a police station would be
No.
reckless otherwise.
Why would we?
Oh wait, no, our identities never got revealed though, so we just go to school like normal.
In the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand.
Wait, no, wrong. Because remember, everyone talks about how they know we have the criminal record.
Right.
So we can't go to school anymore.
Right.
And that was brought up on the news.
They were thrown into
Right.
disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze! I don't remember much.
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Can we go help her get away from her fiance, please?
Right.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient.
So, by the way, there was a Meow and Sojiro and Sai are like, alright, so Cat and Riju are fighting.
Alive,
Good.
But it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
He doesn't know the SIU director's dead.
Very well.
No.
From
No,
here
she does
forward,
not.
I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
I need 17 master coffees a night. Do not ask. Make it happen. Chip chop. Chip chop.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs.
I was gonna say.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
How does he keep the doors open?
Child support.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
So. Alright.
I'm still astounded.
Oh my god.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
There's a little doubt.
Yeah, it's just called the Phantom Thieves. So does that make us the Phantom Thieves?
Well, it makes you the Phantom Thieves.
Election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in him yet anyway.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Okay.
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
Well, that's how you become Prime Minister.
Did he set
Usually.
us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all
Probably.
this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido.
Oh, son of a bitch. It's okay, just give us more grenades. More grenades. More grenades to fire.
But there wasn't anything I could
I don't have enough grenades.
So I chose
What do
to
you mean?
protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
Oh, he just killed everyone. Nice.
Right. Everyone who's in his way dies.
The country of Shido becomes Prime Minister. What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Oh my god, Ryuji ingrained intelligence.
Wow.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Hey, isn't that what we helped our politician get back, our politician friend?
Politician Masayoshi Shido.
We haven't talked to him in a while.
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this.
poor Sojiro, dude.
We'll have to
Right.
deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
First thing we do tomorrow is we go to school.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Okay. I get it. It's supposed to be a cool, edgy moment, but Haru's too cute for this shit. Like, that's like a little 4-year-old going, yeah, I'm gonna beat up the monster under my bed!
Everyone's gonna flip.
Giggle.
You guys
I mean,
through
I
all
can't
this
flip.
stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
I did not want to hear that from you.
That's
appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Okay. Is anything else gonna happen? Of course there is.
We made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
No, he's just stupid.
Some opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology.
You just see two guys sucking each other off at this point? Because I do.
I believe
Maybe he
your
can.
ideals needed to be achieved for the
Maybe
sake of
Akechi can give him some hair.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research.
I think I just stuttered
He
because
just-
I'm eating more yogurt.
He just admitted to killing Wakaba. Wakaba.
It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until...
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated.
Make Japan great again.
Shut up! Make weebs great again!
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told
Enjoying
me
your
that,
yogurt?
I knew then that you were
I
a
am.
better man.
I froze it.
Clarity was
Ooh, nice.
beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plan.
The chosen one.
Okay.
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
I'm out of
You
breath.
won't be going to school for long. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say I stopped breathing, so me too.
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Can I end the episode, maybe?
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
Okay. That's it.
Why is she back in our room again?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just add this.
we will see you all. That took an hour and a half. We'll see you all in tomorrow's episode. Bye-bye.